if we fell, we got this love. Oh, 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 we got this love.
What do friends? I'm J Maxwell. Welcome back to my channel. This is J Max Reacts. Today I'm watching the MadTv sketch that says Oprah and Dr. Phil Terrorism. Shout out to Jaleel for this one. Let's see what happens.
Today, I'm feeling great because I earn lots of money. And here to talk to you about terrorism and your feelings is our one and only Dr. Phil. Welcome home. Yes, welcome home, Dr. Phil. You know what? I love this man. This man has done so much for me. So much for me. May I French you? Dr. Phil, would that be all right? May I French you, please?
Absolutely, Oprah.
I love this man! Dr. Phil, Americans are feeling a lot of anxiety about what's been happening in our country lately. And so I'm sure our audience has a number of questions that they'd like to ask you, just to alleviate some of their fears.
Absolutely, Oprah.
Absolutely, Oprah.
Okay, the plain one in the front.
I want to say I love you, Oprah.
You know what? And I can feel that love. I really can. Because spiritually, that love is no different than the love that I have for my dogs. So, thank you.
Girl, what?
You have a question for Dr. Phil.
Yes, Dr. Phil, I have two children, 2 and 4, and, how do I talk to them about the recent tragedy?
You don't.
Well, it's important that you know that children are very intuitive, and they can sense when you're lying to them, so you should tell them the truth in a way that they can understand.
Well, could you tell me what exactly should I tell them?
Well, I would tell them that there are terrorists in this country. We have no idea as to who they are. They could strike at any moment, at any given time,
Sorry.
without warning, in any place. The mall, a restaurant, a theater, grandma's house, kindergarten.
Not
their
kindergarten.
bedroom is not safe. Their parents could, in fact, be terrorists themselves. They are not safe now, nor will they ever be for the rest of their lives.
You know what? I'm gonna need you to not.
You know, I said the same thing to the frightened little boy that's living with me. I said, Stedman, the world isn't safe. It just isn't safe. But does he listen to me? No. And I just think personally, the world is in denial. Everybody's in denial, aren't they?
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
That's scary.
Yes, okay. From the squatty-looking little dope in the second row.
Oh my gosh.
Dr. Phil, I was afraid to fly before this stuff happened, and now I'm completely paralyzed. How can I get rid of my fear of airplane travel?
Well, I would say that it's important for you to deal directly with your irrational fear of flying. The way I personally do it is right before each flight, I say a little prayer, and then I have my personal physician inject me with a horse tranquilizer.
Don't you mean to say that all those fears and anxieties are associated with commercial airplanes, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Because our audience could quite simply go out, purchase their own airplane, and we'd all feel safe again. Am I right?
Absolutely, Oprah.
Okay, another question. From the frumpy woman over there. Yes, you in between the inbred guy and the ugly woman. Yes, you.
Damn.
Yes. I work on the top floor of a 12-story office building.
Wow.
I know this is ridiculous, but every day I'm having panic attacks, and I just want to know how to get rid of them.
Okay, number one, there are a variety of ways to deal with a panic attack, such as breathing exercises, yoga, or in severe cases, medication. But number two, it really doesn't matter what floor you work on because there's probably a bomb under your car.
Ridiculous.
Thank you.
I purchased a $50 million home, and what I did, as I suggest all of you do, is install a laser grid that will surround the airspace of your home or your office. Because what it'll do is when that laser grid is broken, a steel dome shoots out of the ground and seals off that building. And it creates a completely functioning ecosphere. And you know what? I highly recommend it. Run out and do it today.
So stupid.
Oprah makes a very good point. There are a variety of ways of dealing with your fears. For instance, you could go insane. You could create a fantasy world where you are king and cartoon animals serve you.
Wait.
You can simply purchase your own island as I have.
Or you could just say to hell with it, as I have, and engage in unprotected locker room sex.
The fuck?
That's a good suggestion. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Dr. Phil. I said applause for Dr. Phil!
Nobody cheering for that shit. It's so nasty. Okay, that was a good one, a super funny one. As always, when they team up to do this, it's just, you never know what to expect. Foolishness, fuckery, all of the above. I ain't got nothing for it. Be careful what you talk to your children about at a young age. Yes, let me know your thoughts on this below. Comment, like, subscribe. Until next time. Peace.